Stocks fall for the second straight day as the euro hit major technical resistance. Spain sold 4.6 billion euros as their yield remained lower. Apple's above $700 per share as the market digests the impressive gains. I'm Brittany Umar and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com.
And I'm Brittany Umar with The Street, and together we bring you the Morning Call Express. So as we said in the intro there, markets are down for the second straight day after a lot of oscillators got overbought on Friday. So first question, Scott, is the action viable?
I think yesterday's move was so controlled to the downside, and even today a little bit of weakness. I do think it's viable. Every time we get extended from the 8-day, extended from the 21-day, and when you see the oscillator at the overbought nature we saw like on Friday with the RSI, you always sell some longs into excitement, add some hedges, and I think some active traders actually put on a cute short and was able to get paid over the last day and a half.
So what are the levels you're watching right now in the S&P?
So let's take a quick look at the chart of the SPX. If you look here, it's funny. A lot of bears out there are claiming victory. This is their one day that they got yesterday after a huge move since October 4th. Anyway, you look closer here, to get more granular, and you will see, had a little bit of a topping tail on Friday, and then yesterday, little small pull-in. And look where the 8-day is. The 8-day is all the way at 1445. I'm not sure if we could actually even get there, but we might. I would think that we would hold at least half of Thursday's gains, and that comes in around 1450. So right around 1450, I will be done with my overlay short. And as the 8-day catches up, that's probably we're going to look to the strongest stocks once again.
Well, speaking of the strongest stocks, banks had been very strong, some impressive moves as of late, but they were the first sector to pull back on Friday. I know you used a cute short on Goldman on Friday. At this point, are you looking to cover or add?
Anytime like you're on the second or third day of a down move, it's been very hard to add to them. So I'm going to cover my shorts and I'm going to look to see if I can buy them back. If you look at the XLF, look what happened on Friday. You have to put the pieces of the puzzle together. This closed very, far off the highs, almost like a hammer top after a huge move. So yesterday, down day, will probably start off lower. So watch the XLF, watch 1587. I think if you're short coming into this day, you cover some. I think I'm going to look to try and buy some back as it's been holding and really following the 8-day. If you look at Goldman Sachs, at this point, this is what I chose as a vehicle. Pushed through and failed here. Down day yesterday, I'm going to probably cover this morning and then maybe buy back around the 8-day that comes in around 117.26.
And JP Morgan also took a break yesterday. What's your strategy here? I
think watch the 8-day moving average. These stocks are hugging them. Every time they pull back there, it's a better buy than a better add short. And sometimes they pull back to the 21-day. So as long as the 8 and 21-day are ruling this tape, I'm going to try and ride those areas.
And can't talk any impressive stocks without talking Apple. Above 700 right now. Tell us, what's your position like?
Well, I've been holding it since last Wednesday's product release. It's when it ignited. I think investors are getting rewarded. Traders are getting rewarded. U.S. GDP is getting rewarded. There's talk that it's going to save China. So anyway, above 700, I'm going to trim some. I will leave today probably with less than I start. Macro investors, stay the course. You can go a lot higher as a trader. On day 4 of an up move, you always want to take a little bit off the table.
We've got all of this and more to dive into in the long version, so stay with us.
Hi, I'm Sean Hendelman of T3 Live, where we train, coach, and mentor traders in order to help you put your money to work with confidence. The T3 Live approach is a blueprint for you to recognize, adapt, and ultimately take advantage of different market conditions. To begin your training with T3 Live, we would like to offer you the opportunity to enroll in our free 30-day online home study course. Fill in your name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side.